Let me just introduce myself. Those of you that don't know me, I'm Nancy Wyman. I am the Lieutenant Governor. And I know why the senator's not, your senator's not here because they go on and on. No, I'm not going to start that. Look, let me just tell you all what the routine usually is. We're going to have the governor do a speech, a very short brief speech, and then we're going to open it up. And I have a lot of your slips here. I'm going to play the old Malloy, and I'm going to go over there. We're going to ask you to come up and after I call you and ask the governor questions. I'm glad to answer any questions. I will call 2 names in a row so that the second person can be ready for the names. Tonight, I want to introduce some of the people that are here tonight, and we're fortunate that are here tonight. And it's some of your council. First of all, Mayor, I'm going to skip because I'm going to introduce him in a minute. Your councilmen, Ken, Eric, Henry, and Derek are here. Stand up. Where are you? There you go. We have the Deputy Superintendent of Schools here. Where is it? And 3 of your state reps are here. We have Chris Wright, we have Frank DeCastro, and we have Whitbed. And I thank you all for coming because I know they just got out of the session today. So at this point, we ask you to really keep your questions short. We're going to try to get all these questions in within the hour. So I'm going to now introduce the guy that I've known for many, many years, and who has been a friend of mine for many, many years, and your mayor, come on,
Good evening. I have the honor and the privilege of introducing the governor, and I want to personally thank the governor for stopping here this evening and holding this town forum and offering the opportunity for all of us to ask questions and hear the answers. First of all, I know that the governor is going to be presenting a proclamation this evening, and it's to Jay Maya from the Bristol Boys and Girls Club, and the proclamation will dictate how deserved this gentleman is working with some of the youth of our state. Governor Malloy.
Good evening, everybody. I do have a couple things to do. Actually, I do have a proclamation, but Heather, thank you very much. Heather did me a picture. Heather, I will tell you, when I was young, I had hoped for a pony. It never showed up, but I want to thank you for this wonderful picture. So thank you very much, Heather. We do begin these town hall meetings with recognizing someone in the community. Jay, you want to come up? Sure. Statements. The legislature can't even stop me from making statements. So, on behalf of the state of Connecticut, I, Daniel P. Malloy, Governor, take great pleasure in recognizing and honoring Jay Maya. This recognition serves as a testament to your commitment and dedication that you have to your community, the Bristol Boys and Girls Club, and the state of Connecticut. As unit director for the Bristol Boys and Girls Club, you oversee an outreach unit which has helped many young boys and girls succeed in graduating high school and going on to receive a college education. You provide a safe and nurturing environment to many young people in your community. I thank you for your contributions to the success of the Bristol Boys and Girls Club and the positive impact you have made on our youth. You have both touched and saved lives of many and should be commended for your selfless acts in the community. Connecticut cities and towns depend on the services of citizens like you. Therefore, I, Daniel P. Malloy, Governor of the state of Connecticut, do hereby convey honor and recognition upon you, Jay, in the state of Connecticut.
have embraced me since I got here from Waterbury. I'd like to thank Michael Suchapar and Boys and Girls Clubs, my passion. I love the kids. That's all I do. So thank you.
Good evening, everyone. It's great to be with you. I'll say a couple of things and then really just get to the questions and comments, and happy to be here. Actually, this is the third time I've been in town to do a town hall meeting. Once was on the budget that we had to develop in the first year that I was governor. Last year we talked about education reform, the package that was eventually passed. And this year it doesn't have a specific topic, it's just an opportunity to get out to communities around the state to discuss issues that are on people's minds. I mean, clearly, one of the things you have to do as governor under our Constitution is propose a budget. I did that on February 5th. There's an inordinate, in my opinion, amount of time between the time that I have to put a budget down and the legislature has to finish its job on June 5th. But there's been a lot of discussion around that issue, and I'm confident that we'll get to a budget that reflects our values in the state of Connecticut between now and June 5th. Certainly, I'm prepared to get that work done. I hope that the legislature will, in fact, be able to do that. It certainly would make for a nicer summer. I also want to mention that this is the second time that I've been in this school building. It is a fabulous building, and you should be very proud that your community, in some of the worst economic times, made the decision to build out 2 great new schools that you should be very proud of. Just as I am proud of the changes that we'll be driving on what's going inside classrooms in districts across this state. In point of fact, Bristol is a district that we are sending, I should say, throwing at the problem, but sending additional dollars to. In ECS funding, for instance, we sent a 3.34% increase of almost $1.48 million last year. We're very proud of that. We funded 48 new early childhood education spots in town. We're very proud of that. Actually brought online almost 1,000 slots between the passage of last year's education reform package and October 1st. It was really quite amazing to get that done across the state. And I have proposed larger increases for ECS funding and other funding to this district of an additional $1.4 million or 3.27 increase. So over a 2-year period of time, the increases will be quite substantial. I personally believe that education is what we need to focus on, pre-K through 12 and through graduate school education as well. So with that, I'm going to take the questions, and we're going to get through a bunch. We're a little delayed in starting, so I owe you about 55 minutes, so let's do it.
Okay, you got it.